Hey, welcome to Reacts with Jax. I'm Jax, and today I'm reacting to Dallas Buyers Club. I haven't seen this movie. This is a first-time reaction. I do recall this movie did really well at the Oscars. I was watching the Oscars the year this movie was nominated, and I believe Jared Leto won and Matthew McConaughey won. That being said, I haven't seen it, and I don't know too much about it other than it's supposed to take place during the height of the AIDS epidemic. I'm pretty sure. I guess we'll see when we watch this. I also think Jennifer Garner is in this movie. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It has been so critically acclaimed. And anyway, I think it's just going to be a phenomenally moving movie. So I can't wait to see this and check out these incredible acting performances. So let's just jump right into this. If you want to see the full reaction, check out my Patreon linked below. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and let's get started. How many people are back there? Bull riding. Oh my gosh. That's such a weird thing to be doing that while you're watching somebody getting trampled by a bull. That's a weird fetish. Right? What gets you going? I love watching people dying.
I saw the newspaper right there. It's a shame, ain't it? All that fine Hollywood. They just were being wasted.
I did not know he died of AIDS.
Raj, seen Sandbox, 20 minimum. Look at it. Look at it.
Who the hell's Rock Hudson anyway?
One of the greatest pairings with Doris Day.
North by Northwest?
He was in that? I just know he was in the movie Pillow Talk. Wow. Matthew McConaughey looks so different in this movie. He just kicked that extra. Did you see?
You're gonna be getting boned by $100 hooker before you can scrape the bullshit off your boots, brother.
Are they gonna hurt the bull in order to make him start going crazy? Y'all ever see Rufus the Bull on YouTube? He's such a sweetheart. Oh, they didn't. Oh, man. I wonder if people cheat at that and, like, try and tie themselves to the bull. Probably. Oh! Oh! Good luck! Men with cowboy hats are chasing you. Oh, good luck.
Please just arrest me.
Go off, Woodruff. Come on, man.
Oh, my God! Oh.
They're gonna kick the shit out of you someday, Woodruff.
Uh-huh.
Gotta die somehow.
It's quite a mentality. You're just dropping him off.
Get your shit together.
Duck, you're starting to sound like a goddamn old man. How's he doing anyway?
There's good days and bad.
Does he have AIDS? For some reason, I was thinking it was Jared Leto's character that had AIDS. So far, I think he is completely unrecognizable in this role. Oh! That's a scary thing to have happen to you.
Dumbass bitch. Damn, how'd you get your leg in there? Ambulance coming?
It's illegal.
Oh, come on, man.
Down. His legs talking real.
That is such a terrifying feeling, because you know it might get amputated, and yet you're in a crap ton of pain. Oh. Hello.
Woodruff. I'm Dr. Savard. Why don't you?
Jennifer Garner.
Oh.
We're putting on masks standard? No, they think he's contagious.
You've tested positive for HIV. Your T cell count is down to 9. A healthy person has between 500 and 50.
Oh, God.
Here's some information about HIV and AIDS that you might find informative, and these are your test results.
So they're giving him a death sentence and they're doing it so clinically.
I know this can be a very scary thing. I know you're probably feeling overwhelmed right now. Based on your condition, based on all the evidence we have, we estimate you have 30 days left.
Oh, does that mean the women he was with in the beginning now are susceptible to it as well? Yeah. Gosh, this thing just spreads like wildfire. You gotta let them know what's going on with you, mister. I'm so worried for these people. There's so much fear and misinformation around AIDS. There was a really good movie that talked about it called The Band Plays On. And it has like half of Hollywood in it. Wow, suddenly a calendar has a very different meaning.
Fiddles, man, mixed up my blood sample.
You know, I went to the doctors one time. They tell me I had chlamydia. I get back home, I had crabs.
Azithromycin, or AZT, was originally developed as a treatment for cancer.
Isn't it also the case that there were some troubling side effects?
What were those troubling side effects?
Due to lack of anti-cancer efficacy and toxicity.
Right.
Well, we believe those problems were dosage-based.
So are you going to conduct another animal
No,
study?
you're going to do a human study.
Mission to go straight to human trials.
Yeah.
We're conducting a double-blind, placebo-controlled randomized
What if
trial.
you get the placebo?
Sadly, the AIDS crisis will only get worse before it gets better, and I know I speak for everyone at Avanex when I say this is a unique opportunity.
How do you choose the people that go into the placebo group and the people who get the drug?
It'll drive you just a little bit crazy to see these guys talking about curing the sick while they flash their gold Rolexes.
Right?
What do they know about treating a sick?
Those things are so expensive, man. Yep. Day 7. Oh, gosh.
I need to see Dr. Savard.
Dr. Savar's not here today.
No. I don't want a nurse.
She's a doctor. Or is she a nurse?
Fucking deaf lady.
No, I'm a fucking doctor.
She is a doctor.
If you want to discuss your list of problems, you can meet me in my office in 20 minutes.
I like your style, Doc.
And you give me ACT. Avanex Industries, they just released it for testing.
Good on you for your research.
For about a year, a group of patients gets either the drug or a placebo. It's totally left up to chance. Not even doctors are allowed to know.
Oh!
But when the drug is proven to work, and if you fit the profile, then yes.
He's got 30 days. -7.
And they got AL721 over in Israel. How can I get some of this?
None of those drugs have been approved
Right.
by the FDA.
I'm going to be DOA.
Yeah.
Sue the hospital to get my medicine?
Mr. Woodruff, I assure you that that would be a waste of your precious time.
Good day.
That'd be so tough to want to save people, and you're dealing with all this red tape.
No, I don't want faggot blood on me. Ron, I don't want no trouble, all right?
Oh, your friends don't want nothing to do with you. Oh!
God damn it, spit on my shit. You got any soap? Give me a towel, please. Come on.
Don't take your love time.
I ain't ready to crawl on a corner, right? Just maybe you better be listening, right? If I got one chance, if I got one fucking sign.
I thought he was at a church. I guess maybe this is his church. Oh my gosh. That was funny. As sad as this movie is, and it's dealing with some pretty heavy concepts, it's very entertaining. Is he gonna be able to give you things? Yeah! Day 8. Yes, here we go. I don't know if he'd be able to do this anymore. They keep everything on a pretty intense lockdown. Doesn't that kind of counteract everything else you're doing? Day 28.
There ain't no more. Let's start locking it up.
Yep.
In Mexico, a doctor, he has some.
This is bullshit. You don't think I know what you're doing, man? Huh?
Oh.
Beautiful.
You're in the hospital. You almost died.
Is that Jared Leto? Well, he's dying already.
I bet that didn't surprise anybody.
I'm Dr. Savard. I need you to tell me where you obtained AZT from.
No.
What got in your blood.
Is it working?
Dealing in pharmaceutical drugs is illegal.
So's cocaine. Didn't you also see cocaine in his system?
Well, where are you going? Hang on a second. We was just getting somewhere.
Honey, you don't have the slightest chance. I'm Rayon.
Rayon.
I guess you're handsome in a Texas hick white trash dumb kind of way. You want to play cards?
What else are you gonna do?
You got cash?
A bonding experience.
God, you got nice
Jesus
feet.
Christ, I'm straight.
The AZT trial.
You got into the trial?
Where are you going?
I signed myself out.
You're too sick to leave here.
Sorry, lady, but I prefer to die with my boots on.
That's a great line. You've got to be kidding me. What?
I still live here, you hear me?
That's a lot to deal with on top of having to deal with dying. Day 29. To die? Oh dear. You still got some life in you, man. This is really making me think about my own life and mortality.
I'm looking for AZT.
Looking to poison yourself? Check it, man.
AZT's poison?
Texas shithole, Doc.
Said I was a doctor. They revoked my license to practice 3 years ago. That's why I'm down in this shithole.
Oh.
Cocaine made you more susceptible, as did the AZT.
AZT's what's happening.
The only people AZT helps are the people who sell it.
Oh my God.
And you'll also be taking aloe and essential fatty acids. Sound fun?
That sounds better than the AZT. You gotta tell Ray on that.
You missed your last trial appointment, Ray.
Just promise me you'll show up for the rest of the trial.
I promise you that I will try my very best. Is that Marcus from Home Ec? I swear to God, has grown up.
They went to high school together? Three months later.
It's peptide T. It's a protein, totally non-toxic. Early studies have shown that this can help with all that. It's what I've been giving you since you got here.
So that is what people need.
You got a regular New World Order going on here, Vance. You could be making a fortune off of this.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, yeah. Oh, ow. Take it with ya. That's so weird to have liquids going in, liquids going out in a continuous cycle. Good luck to you.
Nope, nothing.
Good day.
Thank you.
I do declare I got nothing to declare.
And a blessed day to you, sir. Father,
Oh my God, you're a priest.
Anything to declare? No, sir. Nada.
No, don't. Just let him through. Seriously? Why?
I'm Richard Barclay from the Food and Drug Administration office. How can I help you, Mr. Barclay?
Yeah, why? Why do you need to stop him?
You have over 3,000 pills here.
So?
You're only allowed to bring in a 90-day supply.
I happen to have cancer. This is my 90-day supply.
Oh! Does that work? In the 80s, did it work?
Vitamins.
Yeah. They're vitamins. Vitamins.
Why is that importing illegal drugs for sale?
As I said, they're not for sale, nor are they illegal.
Yeah, they're not illegal. You should know that they're not illegal. That's like your job to know that.
On these drugs for profit, you could be thrown in jail for a very long time.
Well, I doubt he'd survive that, so not much of a deterrent, is it?
I promise to take every single one of these pills myself.
Go tell Rayon. You should go to the support group. Nobody wants to buy your peptides and vitamins?
This man also had a transfusion.
The AZT. We can tell who's on it by the symptoms.
It's bad, yeah.
I have questions about the drug safety, David.
Hey, well, the test results are overwhelmingly positive. AZT works.
No.
Long-term effects are. It's irresponsible.
I agree with you, Jennifer Garner's character.
Can I read a copy of the study?
Still being
Right.
written.
How did that doctor from Mexico know? There must be studies that were done that those doctors just aren't looking at.
I need more of that cocktail shit you got.
Now get the
Just do this quickly so I can get the out. You got enough for 20 of us?
Yes. Once you get Rayon, you get them all.
You don't deserve our money. Yo. Toodaloo.
Dream. Find me 20 more. Cut you in 5%.
Ooh.
Your problem?
I can handle your insults, but 5%.
All right, 10.
25. Take it or leave it.
You kind of got to take it because you don't have any buyers.
Deal.
Won't even shake your hand.
Don't each problem.
Rayon, where the going?
Come on in, it's a 4 out here.
He's actually looking a lot healthier now.
I got a plan.
Well, it's very turquoise.
Right up your alley.
What do you got? What do you got against turquoise?
This place is disgusting. We have got to disinfect.
Yeah, you need some wet wipes.
Bunch of in New York running a hell of a racket, just like this. That's where I got the
Really?
idea. Welcome to the Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh my gosh, the name of the movie! I love when they incorporate the name of the movie. 2 months later. And that's after the 3 months. He is just surviving.
Give me some sugar. Ian, you look like a $2 bill.
Is that a compliment? I've never heard that before.
I got a start pack. I'll have more in a week. Until then, watch what you eat and who you eat.
Yeah.
Let me figure out how much I can take off your hands, and then I...
You are going to visit the Dallas Buyers Club.
Arigato.
What are you doing here?
Well, I live here.
Where's Rayon? You roommates?
They're best friends.
You treating these people?
Oh, they're treating themselves.
With what?
Vitamins, peptide T, DDC, anything but that poison you're hawking.
Excuse me.
So you want to go grab a steak sometime? I know it's red.
I know.
Now that's the shit that'll rot your insides. What a surprise. FDA approved.
Oh.
Don't pollute me with this processed crap. I'm eating healthy and you should too.
It's protein. It's good for you.
It's processed. Put it back.
They are like an old married couple.
Hey, TJ, this is Rayon. Rayon TJ.
Hey.
I said hi to you. Take his hand.
How does Rayon do it? Put up with all this hate.
His hand, TJ.
Give him a good one. Give him a good one.
You're wiping your hand off. That's not gonna do anything. Oh my gosh. That is so awkward. Come on. Don't put Rayon in that situation.
Put him back.
He will assault someone for you, but he will not let you buy that processed food. Their relationship has been great. I'm I am so entertained by this.
Let's get this straight. Membership, $400. You're a member, you get the meds. If you're not a member, you don't. Got it? And 350 more.
He doesn't have it. At some point, you have to ask the question, how much do you actually need to make? Because you might not be around for much longer, so...
Here's your ticket.
Oh, you're going to get more meds? What if you can't get them?
Right. Hi.
None of your business.
You are.
I have my new caddy at the airport for when I get back. I'll watch over that fucking monkey.
Oh, you're not going to Mexico. The fact that this one man has done so much research to figure out what works and what doesn't, and is now in a Japanese chemical lab, this is so impressive.
Japanese doctors will be the only ones who can make the purchase.
Alpha interferon.
So you need to find a Japanese doctor.
Slow drip.
Interferon?
Very strong.
God damn, I like your style, Hiroshi.
So many regulations, and then there are so many ways to get around those regulations. Things are going too well for him. Something has to go terribly wrong soon.
Okay, compare the sedation. 10 milligrams propofol.
You have a gas book?
Yes.
Oh, something's going to go terribly wrong here.
It's there. I've got to go.
Where are you coming? Oh, excuse me. Japan.
Look at that phone.
Good to be back in USA. Thank you, sir.
Oh. No matter how much you are doing well, you are still dying.
We don't know what the drugs are. He's got HIV.
Woodruff?
No, this guy's involved.
We need to know where you acquired the drugs.
I need to know just exactly what you're pumping in my
Yeah.
bloodstream here, Doc.
This is a combination of AZT.
Why are you giving him AZT?
I say what goes in my body, not you.
That decision, like it or not, is left up to the people in this hospital.
It's actually up to him. He can refuse any of your treatments.
You think you're clever?
I think he's clever.
I'm done with you.
Ronnie.
Rayon came?
In the fucking army.
Woodruff, please get back in the bed.
You're joining
Why?
here.
His butt is just out there.
The FDA just confiscated 2,000 vials of alpha interferon, which he was about to sell to AIDS patients, to our patients. So tell your patients to stay away from
Well,
him.
why don't you just copy the same things that they're doing, which would give you the legitimate data?
The FDA said it was a Japanese doctor with no legal standing.
All right, check Amsterdam, China, and Israel, because that's where the f*** I'm going.
Don't you need somebody else to go outside and get this stuff for you? Because aren't you, like, flagged by the Food and Drug Administration now?
Doing business with you.
Dressed as a pilot. Oh, my goodness.
FedEx it Seattle to my lab there, and they test it for me. Then I test it all on myself before I give it to anyone.
I respect that you're learning about your illness.
Hell yeah.
Why are my walls painted red?
It's cranberry mocha. It's for the holidays.
Oh, it's festive.
Where the hell are my trial patients?
They're all gone. They're all gone.
I need your address, phone number, your complete medical history.
Who's the girl?
She's customer.
She's HIV positive.
She got full-blown AIDS.
It's affecting everybody.
And here I'm gonna need your complete medical history because we need to know what's going on before you.
This was before they were even testing blood for blood transfusions. Oh my God, it didn't even occur to me that because they both have AIDS, he can finally be with a woman again.
God sure was dressing the wrong doll when he blessed you with a set of balls. Give me that.
Ray does not look like she's doing well.
What you doing here?
The IRS. You're being audited.
That is a sentence you do not want to hear.
Don't piss him off. If there's a fine, we'll pay it.
Fine. No, you want to fine me, huh?
No, listen.
How much you want?
What?
Huh?
Well, they don't know yet.
Rayon, I can assure you that I do not need help picking up ladies from your side.
You get her flowers?
Get her flowers.
Oh, hell.
Have a good time, girl.
Oh, Ron.
That's really cute and very clever.
Wildflowers, Texas style. That's for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's beautiful. I don't even have to water it.
Nope.
Yeah, right? And they'll never die.
That snake you work for, that's my prime candidate. I gotta ask if you can watch what you say around him. I mean, 'cause he's got a heart on for me, you know? Nice restaurant, beautiful woman. I swear I feel like a human again.
It's been a long time.
Why did you become an electrician?
Yep.
Right?
My dad was an electrician. Pretty darn good one.
So you were both inspired by your fathers.
What about your mom?
Mom was a painter.
She painted that?
Thanks for coming.
To Wildflowers.
And bone and ribeyes. Mm-hmm.
They're making me want steak.
I have a court order permitting us to confiscate any and all non-FDA approved drugs or supplements.
My entire inventory.
Unbelievable.
Aloe vera, sir. It's a plant.
That's aloe vera.
That's a violation of FDA regulations.
That's a bullshit technicality, and you know it.
Yeah, it's aloe vera. If it was in a pot, would you confiscate that too?
Don't threaten me, mother. The process. An FDA bullshit. Pay up. I know the that is.
Mm-hmm.
David, yeah, listen. I want to file a restraining order.
Against who?
Against the government and FDA.
Can you do that? How does the government stay away from you? March 11th, 1987.
The drugs may only be purchased by individuals who have been prescribed the medication by a physician.
Now, what the hell does that mean?
Means we were unapproved, now we're illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is that a gold Rolex? Not quite as fancy as the one the other drug pharmaceutical guy had.
All right, call me back. Get them smokies around the beers, will you?
Credit cards are maxed. The pharmacy bills are due.
Oh, how did you guys go through all that money?
What's your got? Sorry to hear about your dad's Alzheimer's, Tuck. This stuff will help. Woodruff.
No way. I wonder if this is still a Alzheimer's treatment today.
Mr. Woodruff.
No, don't try and con me.
We don't want money.
What the you want?
The house is free. We want to help.
What?
We treat more than 5 times the amount of patients at a large AIDS clinic. And get this, we got only 1/10 the death ratio.
Wow.
Step on up. Do some business. We're open.
That's incredible. I do completely recognize that there is a reckless side to all of this, but the fact that they're trying so hard to go by data that is not paid for by big corporations, and they're really looking into what actually helps people, is so inspiring and comforting.
I guess I didn't make the cut.
Whoa. I didn't even recognize Rayon.
It wasn't a choice, Dad.
What do you want, Raymond?
Oh! Raymond.
I suppose I should thank you for wearing men's clothes, not embarrassing me.
Are you ashamed of me because I hadn't realized that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Dad.
How do you not give him a hug? Your son just told you such bad news.
Maybe this'll help.
I think that will. This is the same outfit from the first scene that she was in.
I sold my life insurance policy.
Means to gardenias.
Maybe she'll write the prescription.
Guess who's going to Mexico looking for a hot date? What do you say?
Do I look like someone who takes vacations?
No.
This law the FDA just passed is total bullshit. It's all lip service.
I know, you're right. And I can't either. I'm sorry.
Agrees. Uh-huh.
I'll be taking one this afternoon, thinking about you.
Senor.
You keep that, Nurse Ratchet.
I'm taking you to the hospital.
No.
Rayon.
No.
Rayon, trust me, you need.
No!
The secretions the caterpillar uses to protect itself during the incubation period act as a non-toxic antiviral for humans.
What? Does it hurt the caterpillar?
That AZT alone is too toxic for most to tolerate and has no lasting effect on HIV blood levels.
Oh.
For using the NIH, they didn't include this study in their press release.
Uh-huh. Well, it doesn't make them money now, does it?
Fluconazole.
The antifungal.
Yeah.
Fluconazole. Do doctors just take a class where they learn how to pronounce things?
I took him off of it as you're instructed. He's just on morphine now. I'll be in my office.
I'm glad that Rayon was able to have a really good goodbye. You know, that handshake. That was a really lovely moment between both of them. And I love how that came full circle. What do you do with all the butterflies? I guess you put them on your wall art. You're gonna find something disturbing. Oh. I was thinking it would be a dead person, not a room of beautiful butterflies.
Please make sure one last time your seatbelt is securely fastened. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin.
They're also the names of players on the Dallas Cowboys.
No shit.
Isn't this a little ridiculous?
Well, you said it.
You said it.
Can you prove it now?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Denise?
You could have been a little more discreet. That's a terrible way to find out that your friend died.
I need security on the fourth floor right away.
Oh, she knows something's about to go down.
Stop me! Hey, Sammy! Don't let him kill you! Take him out of here!
If I was in a waiting room and somebody was screaming that at my doctor, I would be trying to figure out what the hell happened. Would you continue to see that doctor? Or would you just write that person off as crazy? It would definitely give me some concern. Don't start taking drugs. He came back with the money. For the first time, he's really having to confront that all these people are gonna die. Rayon was the first to go. I mean, he's had to confront his own mortality, but Rayon's death makes it so much more real.
They don't know if they can afford to switch.
Hook them up.
Yep.
We're pretty cash poor.
Sell the car.
Good for you, man. I had never heard of any of these buyers clubs. You're not wearing white.
And you stole my prescription pad, Ronan, so don't accuse me of acting irresponsibly.
You found out. Oh, you smoke. You're hanging up the picture? Well, that would be a perfect place to hang the photo. I forgot that she knew Rayon from when they were younger.
My HIV patients on the asymptomatic study to have their AZT doses lowered to the minimum 600 milligrams.
Good for you. And that nurse, she gave a little smile. She put one out. No way, no way. Good for you, girl. He's just walking around with an IV.
And make sure they know what's going on.
What is going on?
Why'd you cut off peptide T, Richard? Huh?
Why did you?
You are nothing more than a common drug dealer. So if you'll excuse us, we would like...
I'm the drug dealer. No, you're the drug dealer.
Oh.
We think it is in everyone's best interest that you resign.
What?
I won't. You'll have to fire me.
Yeah. For putting out a pamphlet? A pamphlet. Words. That is so sweet.
No, I just want to
What?
ice cold beer, bull ride again. I want kids.
Mm.
I mean, I got one life, right? Mine. But fuck, I want somebody else's sometimes. Sometimes I just feel like I'm fighting for life. I just ain't got time to live. I want it to mean something.
It does.
That was really, really insightful. I feel like I'm fighting for a life I ain't got time to live. Especially in this modern rat race, things have just gotten even more chaotic and complicated. You're straightening it? Yeah, it looks better now. That really is a beautiful painting. Oh, I thought that was glass and it was going to break everywhere. So how long has he survived now? It's hard to keep track. Are you in the middle of an intersection? Okay, people need to see that he's not doing okay. Does he know how to do it because he's been doing it for his dad? Later. Needs help getting out of a car, though. Oh, San Francisco.
It does state that you have a right to choose your own medical care.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding the FDA, the court is highly disturbed by its bullying tactics.
Yes.
Drug whose own agency has found to be non-toxic. The
Yes.
FDA was formed to protect people, not prevent them from getting help.
Oh, he's so mad.
Well, they ought to be able to take just about anything they feel will help, but that's not the law.
Yeah.
Mr. Woodruff.
I do like this judge.
But what is lacking here is legal authority to intervene.
How do we get that?
I'm sorry, this case is hereby dismissed.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. Okay, at some point this movie is going to be wrapping up. You cannot have us all end this story on a loss. There has to be a celebration. I'll clap. He did good. Following the trial, the FDA allowed Ron to obtain peptide T for his own personal use. I had no idea this was a real guy. I didn't know this was going to be based off of a real story. That poor little bull does not want you to ride him.
8-second ride. Let's go, cowboy.
Oh, come on. You got to get the 8 seconds. Oh, you can only hold on with one hand? Good luck to you. Come on, come on. They have to have him win. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Oh, they're doing slow motion. We know he did it. We know. What? Day 2557. Ronald Woodruff died of AIDS on September 12, 1992, 7 years after he was diagnosed with HIV. A lower dose of AZT became widely used in later drug combinations that saved millions of lives. What a great movie. This was incredible. I had no idea this movie was going to be based off of a real person. Gosh, that's incredible. I have to look up more about Ron's story. I know movies, they're not documentaries, you know, they do take a lot of liberties, but overall, I thought the way that they told this story was absolutely brilliant. Matthew McConaughey was incredible in this. I totally understand why there was so much hype around this movie. He absolutely disappeared into this role. And to be honest, I haven't seen that from him before. He's such a phenomenal actor. I thought he was great in Interstellar. Other than that, I had only really seen him in rom-coms like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. But in Interstellar, I still saw a lot of him. You know, in this, he completely disappeared. All I saw was Ron. This was such a beautiful portrayal of a man trying so desperately to survive. And I love that he goes from being very self-interested and interested in money. After Rayon's death, he becomes much more interested in helping people not die. It's like he goes from viewing people as ways to get money to viewing people as people just like him, trying desperately not to succumb to this horrifying disease. This was a very moving and emotional and meaningful story, but it was told in such an entertaining way. I really enjoyed that. Some movies just hit you with such a gut punch that I never want to see them again, because it's like, while the story is so beautiful, it's also so heavy. This didn't feel as heavy because they added so much lightness into it. You know, there was a lot of comedy. I thought the very dry comedic moments were perfect. Overall, I just thought this was a very well-made movie, and Jared Leto did an incredible job. Jennifer Garner, I loved her character and the evolution of her relationship with Ron. I hate that in this movie she gets fired for putting down a pamphlet, which I understand the pamphlet was so much more symbolic of her basically siding with Ron and going against the administration. It is so frustrating though when you have all of this red tape, and I do understand from the more bureaucratic standpoint that you don't just want people running rampant with whatever kind of drugs they're selling. You obviously want there to be some kind of oversight, but sometimes that oversight gets very clogged with, like Ron said, people not being able to get things through because maybe they don't have enough money to pay people off. The big corporations have a tendency of pushing their platforms and agendas more. And I feel like this story really beautifully had a good balance between recognizing that you can have harmful side effects from taking unsupervised medications. Like, he was taking stuff and he ended up having to go to the hospital because of a heart attack. And that was a very valid point. But also the fact that when people are dying, they really should be able to be so much more experimental. I really loved what the judge said at the end about how people who are dying should be able to go to extreme lengths to try experimental things, but the fact that he had no jurisdiction over that was such a frustrating thing. So it was a win for the FDA, but at the same time, the fact that Ron was fighting so hard, I love that people were applauding him at the end. That was so emotional, because he was really fighting not just for himself, but for everyone. It's pretty incredible what a person on a mission is capable of doing. And this was a very inspiring movie. It's unfortunate that Ron did end up dying, but he survived for so long. And that's incredible. Gosh, what a great movie. I love what Ron said too in his speech about how he wanted his life to matter. You really see at the end when everybody's clapping for him, he really did have such an incredible and positive impact on all of the people around him. There were so many people that would have probably died in some horrible study, taking a drug that wasn't right for them or taking the sugar pill. He actually helped a lot of people and allowed himself to stay alive for so much longer. The ripple effects of one person in their community just trying to do good by themselves and other people can be so much more impactful than we give any one person credit for, and this was a really beautiful example of that. I loved this movie. I'm so glad I was able to see it. It took me a few years. I mean, this movie came out in 2013, and I had wanted to see it at the time, but I'm so grateful I was able to watch it with you guys today. I understand all the hype around it. Dallas Buyers Club, man, what a great film. Props to Matthew McConaughey for just being an absolute champ in this role. You could tell he lost a lot of weight for it too. His cheeks were very hollow, and that's a lot to take on top of a very emotional character like this. So overall, this was just a great reminder that you should appreciate every single day of your life. Be very, very, very grateful for your health, and tell people you love them, and try and go out there and have the best life you possibly can. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Go out there and live your life to the fullest. I'll see you next time. Bye.